So hey, what's up guys, welcome back to a new League of Legends video. We are back into a ranked 5v5 Summoner's Rift. I'm playing Zed into the mid lane and I have a new build to show you guys. Now as you know, Zed was pretty much nerfed to the ground in season 12. Like first in 12.8 his ultimate ratio was reduced, and then in 12.10 the durability patch comes in. Zed was nerfed in season 11 as well, with his Q damage and his E damage going down. So building any lethality items in 12.14 or in season 12 on Zed is not a good pick, because everybody is just going to outscale you. So it's not going to be a good pick to build lethality items on Z. Like, it's not going to be a good pick at all, because you're not being able to one shot anyone, because all of them is just going to kill you. So because everybody will have more health than you, everybody is going to have armor and magic penetration more, so you just can't one shot them. So this new build somewhat revolves around a more tank Z. As you will see, the game will progress up, you will see what the actual build is going to be. But just to give you a rough idea, the build is going to revolve around a tank Z. So the main point is you're going to have a bit of tankiness, a bit of armor, and also a bit of a magic resist, so you can't get killed when you jump between 5 people to kill your target. Now I was playing against a Morgana mid lane, very annoying lane to play in, because Morgana is just going to put her W into the lane and just going to trade with you. So as you will see, I will not force anything on her unless I will reach level 3, because up until level 3 I won't have any damage output on her. So I'm not going to have none damage output on Morgana, as she's going to spam her W. The good thing was that Morgana was not having Arcane Comet, so she was not, poking me that much as she was supposed to do. But nevertheless, she was having the damage up, so she will force me to use my first potion there, but it doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so for the runes, we have Conqueror, we have Presence of Mind, we have Alacrity as our attack speed rune, because attack speed just goes so well with Sunfire, which is going to be our first item we are going to complete in this kind of build. And then we have the secondary tree, we are going Resolve, as we are going Conditioning and Overgrowth for the extra sustain in the lane. As I will move for the Rift Crab, and I will be able to KS it. Kinder will flash for it, so will be Tryndamere, and we will get the first blood in, as Master E will ping up Morgana because she did not move there. So that was the pretty much idea. So what is the build going to be? So the build is going to be Sunfire into Sunfire into Black Cleaver and into Edge of Night. So you get that health, you get that sustain. You can't get a CC because of Edge of Night. You will get more health because of Black Cleaver, and you will get that extra durability because of Sunfire Aegis. Now people think Sunfire Aegis kind of got nerfed, but it's not true. Sunfire Aegis is still so strong pick on the champions, which revolves around having more time into the team fight. as they do damage. Like for example, Zed, like Zed in season 12, you can't one shot. They all are going to have more health than you. They are all going to have extra armor up, so you can't one shot them. We go Conqueror, and to scale up with Conqueror, we actually go Sunfire Aegis. As I will make my first back, as I will make my first back. Okay, where is it? Wait a minute. I'm just trying to get yeah, here it is. So I will have my first back here, and I will complete my Parmis Cinder. Now, just by having Parmis Cinder, you just have so much impact into the game. Like, just look at this that health I am getting right now, and I already have. Where I can see it. Like, just look at this health I'm getting. I'm having 1400 health, and here's the a kind of counterpart. I'm telling you right now, I'm having 1400 health, and Morgana, AP control mage, has 1100 health without buying one health item. Like, she has 0 health item and only have 200 health less than me, only because I bought an health item which gives me 300 health. Now, if I was going to have a Spirited Dirk here, I was not going to have any health, as Master E will go for a gank. But I will just ult her, as she will try to ult me. I'm going to flash out of Morgana's stun, and it's going to be a double kill. Like, Kindred did got the Morgana kill, which I absolutely do not appreciate, because I did the entire damage there. But if she would not have showed up, we wouldn't have got the kill there, or we would have died there. So there is something good for everyone. She got the kill. She was also gonna get a stack there. Is she gonna get a stack? I think she will get a stack, but I'm not going to move because I was busy of focusing on this plate, kind of. As I told her not to fight, so it's a good thing. She backed off already, as Morgana will try to stop my recall, but it's not going to do it. As I will back, and I will complete my CDR boots, the boots of lucidity. Now, I just really like that 20% CDR when I go Sunfire Aegis, because it just help your Qs and your Qs to be just more quickly out, so you are able to do a lot more damage compared to like you're always going to have more Qs out and more E's out, because you have POM. But it's always good to go that CDR into the early game. That 20% CDR into the early game is always going to be worth it. As you'll see, I have pretty much a good farm. I have 65 farm. I have a pretty much good farm. I have a 65 farm, and I don't know how much minutes it is. So 65 farm at 9 minutes. Fairly a good farm. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to push the lane through, because I don't want Morgana to push lanes and try to roam, because I just want to be the guy roaming to help my team. Now, Morgana don't have wave clear. She is not going to push the wave in, as I just tried to dodge the Morgana ultimate, but I did got stunned nonetheless, and but she will still die because I hit a kind of everything there. Now that was a perfect example for that. Like she would have done so much damage to me if I wouldn't have that extra 300 health from Miss Hinder. Like that item is redonkulous right now. Like not the Bamis Cinder, but Sunfire is such a good item right now. If your champion depends upon going into 4 or 5 people to kill someone, Bamis Cinder is your way because it is easy to health, health, because it is very easy to get that uh, 40 stacks or 30 stacks or Sunfire Ages because you are going to have your attack speed from your runes. So as you will see, I will back and I will buy a cloth armor and I will also buy a null magic. Now both of this item are super good. Now just for the comparison, I have 1600 health and she have 1300 health without buying a single health item. This is how broken it is, or so not worth it is to play Assassin Z into season 12. Like they are buff assassin items, they are buffing Z energy in 12.5, 12.15, sorry for that. So they are buffing Z energy in 12.15, they buff assassin item in 12.13, but it's not just worth it. Like I think despite of giving every legendary item you build 5 movement speed, I guess if you would have given 5 health, or not 5 health, like 50 health or some amount of health for every legendary item you complete, that would have bought Assassin's Bank. As Master Yi will survive 1 health here. No man. Okay, nevertheless, I missed my cues when I switched back to my shadow, but it was kind of good. I literally missed my cues when I switched back to the shadow there, but it was kind of really good and kind of worth it. As I will just complete my Sunfire. Oh no, I think I was able to complete my Sunfire, but I don't guess so by looking at the build. So now the one more reason why you should go Sunfire Ages. That item is way more cheaper than any of your lethality mythic items. See, I told you I buy Sunfire Ages. Okay, so that item is pretty much so much cheaper than any of your lethality mythic items. I don't know how much it is for Sunfire. I have to go in a game and check it, I guess. But look at the tankiness I just get from one item. Now people think when I'm talking about tank Z, you have to just go for a tank, you know, like a tank fighter kind of stuff. Like you can still go tank, like you can go Sunfire Ages, then you can go a Titanic Hydra, Black Cleaver, you can go Cargage, and you can go Dead Dance. That is going to be the more of a fighter build. It's going to be more of a sustain and less of the damage. But what I'm going to build here is like you're not going to compensate with your damage. You are still going to have that damage with you. You're still going to have it. As Master Yi will just flash there, and I don't think so we will be able to kill Master Yi here because he was able to flash out of my Q combo. As Yumi will join Master Yi, so it's going to be pretty much hard for the kill. Okay, nobody cares. Okay, first kill, and that's the second kill. You see the tankiness, the sustainability. I will still die to the Ezreal ultimate, but you were able to see the tankiness and the sustainability of Sunfire Aegis. Like Sunfire Aegis is the number one thing you can build on Zed right now, because you don't have to sacrifice your damage. It's very easy to have that 39 or that 40 attacks on these Sunfire Aegis. So it's going to be like a pretty easy. It's going to be a cakewalk right here. As Master E will just pick up shutdown on Tryndamere, but it doesn't matter. I'm already 3-1 into the 3-1-5 into the game as I make my way up to the edge of night. As Morgana will try to look at that, like that is the full Morgana combo with an Dark Harvest proc, and I still have half of my health. Like that was a full Morgana combo with my Dark Harvest proc, with her Dark Harvest proc, and I was still able to survive that. Now if you were Lethality Z, you don't have that amount of sustain with you to even survive a Morgana combo. I was dead there if I built Eclipse or any other thing. The reason that it just give me that extra freedom just to go in without caring about I'm going to die is just so good, and you know, like you always it's just so good. Now people just say League of Legends is not broken, League of Legends is not biased, but people just literally like look at that sustain. I just jump between 5 people and I just got everything, and I just got a triple kill there. Now what do you think would have happened? What do you think would have actually happened if I was having my assassin build? Like I would have gone Eclipse there. I was probably not would have gone Conqueror. I would have gone Electrocute. So if I was having the regular Z build, which was going to be the Electrocute and going to be Eclipse as my mythic item, I wouldn't have been able to get a triple kill there, or I just would have died after trading 1-for-1 with that mastery, because I literally jumped between 3 people there. As I will complete my Edge of Night, we don't have a CS lead into the mid lane, but we kind of are ahead from Morgana from the impact in the game we are having. As here we go, I just take one more kill. Look at that. I just take absolutely no damage. And Eclipse and the Sunfire just had a 50 stack in that team fight. Like it is that easy to stack your Sunfire Aegis into team fights. Like you can also go the Tenacity runes rather than going the attack speed, but I just personally like the attack speed rules because it's just helps you with your Sunfire Aegis. I will just clear Mastery's jungle, as I'm going to deny him CS there. I think I will take yes. I will take the wolf as well. Now you can actually go for Edge of Night as your second item, which I have gone over here, or or you can go for Black Cleaver as your second item. Both of them just synchronize so good with you and with Sunfire, because Edge of Night you're not going to get a CC, and the reason I go Edge of Night here was because I was playing against a Yumi, a Morgana, and a Mordekaiser. So that was kind of a reason why I had Edge of Night as a second item. As Mastery, as they both will die and will trade one for two there, was not a kind of a good thing. But the fact of is to show how good it is to go Sunfire Aegis there. As I will take down Mordekaiser, and this was a kind of gameplay or a play I shouldn't have made here. That was a kind of boo-boo. I shouldn't have made a play here. Like the good thing was that Ezreal got the shutdown at not mastery. Like this game was so much still losable. We were able to still lose this game because they were having mastery. They were having Yumi, Ezreal for the late game. So this game was still so much losable as it was still winnable. As you will see here, I just making my way up to the Black Cleaver, or what can you do is, like, if you are being focused way too much, or you are being dying way too much into the team fights, like they are all focusing you, so you can actually go Kargage to get that shield when you drop below 40% of your health. Now the most important thing, if you are going to play this kind of build, the number one thing you should do is ban anything that does true damage. Like when I play Zed with Electrocute or with Eclipse, I just ban mid lane champions. Like I ban LeBlanc because she has been buffed way too much, or I ban Yone. Okay, so the mastery he just died. Okay, so I ban LeBlanc, I ban Yone, I ban Yasuo, because those are the champions you should be worried about when you play Zed with Electrocute or Zed with Eclipse, because you don't have that health that sustain with you to trade with them. Yasuo and Yone are always going to outtrade you if you continue to have a long range fight or a long term fight. If you're having a fight with short terms where you are able to proc your Electrocute and just get out of there, you will always win. But if you are just thinking about a long term fight with Yasuo and Yone not having Conqueror or Sunfire, it's always going to be a bad choice, because a good Yasuo and a good Yone is always going to outtrade you or win the trades against you. Now when you're playing this build, when you're playing this Sunfire Aegis, Conqueror and Zed free LP build, the champions you should ban are going to be the champions you can ban are Senna, you can ban any champion which does the true damage. Is the champion you should aim for. Like I always ban. Oh. I always ban Senna. I always ban Silver. Like any champion which is able to do true damage is the champion you should ban when you are playing the Sunfire Z, because you're just going to get so much melted because you don't have your burst damage with you. So it's better you ban the champion which are able to one-shot you, as it's going to be a beautiful Ash arrow. As you will see, I will not even ult it because I just have that damage with me, and Sunfire is again going to have 60 stacks in that fight. So if you think it's not it's very hard to play with that item because you're not going to go into the 40 stack or a 50 stack into the team fights, well, it's not true. It is so easy to proc that item. Maybe because I have attack speed of ruins in this game, maybe that might be the reason, or maybe not, as we are just getting up to the end of the game here. As we will back, I will have my black cleaver completed, and I was making my way up to collector because they were not able to kill me, so there was no worth to go on another item which provides me sustain. Like if they are not able to kill you, just go pure raw damage. Like I was going collector here, so it is kind of good. As I will just go in, I literally don't care, as Mordekaiser will go down and I still have more than half of a health with me. As Ezreal will hit his ultimate one more time, but I will have more than half his health with me. I just literally dove that Mordekaiser into the turret, and Master E will get caught here, and the game is kind of over from here. As I will kill Yumi for my last kill.